on offense?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a chance to really get into it with Luka. We obviously, ran a play. I felt like we had, a decent shot, and I don't know if he thought Isaac was going to overhelp and he could hit LeBron there, but I thought you look at the sequence of events there in the last, whatever it was, 36 seconds. We went for a 2-for-1. We executed it. We get a wide open 3 from Rui. That's a great shot for us, one of our best shots that we can get. Doesn't make it, but we, get the ball out of bounds on a deflection. We execute our inbounds. AR set a great screen. LeBron created a lot of thrust on that with some red confusion, and we score, and then we get a stop, and just not able to secure the rebound. And that's really, to me, like, you go into this game, with their size and their strength, it's going to be a rock fight, and we lose the scoring opportunity by 8 in a 1-point game. Like, that's the game. We had more turnovers than them, and they got more offensive rebounds than us.
There were a couple points of the game where it seemed like you had decent control, but was there any point, maybe that third quarter run when you got up 12, did you see anything as to when Orlando started to get back into it quickly? You'd have to go back and go sequence by sequence. I thought they were able to get to the basket consistently in the second half, and really put pressure on our rim. And then Banchero, he made a lot of jumpers.
There were small points of execution that ended up having major implications, like the missed free throw and the no boxing out on offensive rebound in the final play. But it seemed like all night there was a thrust and energy, a spirit, an edge to your group. Did you see a shift there compared to what you guys had on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, every event is its own event, and I thought we played well enough to win tonight, and certainly had the edge and played hard enough to win, and we played together. We did our best to play the right way and share the basketball.
JJ, it seemed like you guys were able to execute some intentional offense, like whether it be with Ayton at the start of the game or Austin at the start of the second half. I guess, what is it going to take for, like, the free-flowing offense to kind of make sure that everybody's getting fed? And does that make sense, kind of what I'm saying? Like, where it feels like that's more just sort of how you guys play.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you got to give your guys some leeway to playing an early offense versus just playing in the half court, and we got to find that balance. I mean, this is a team, they didn't start in 1 through 5, but they played 1 through 5 the entire game last year, and so I thought, we were prepared for them to go to red and switch everything, and we had some good stuff. I thought Luke made a difference, when he was in the game with just his movement against their switching.
Hey, JJ, you guys went 4-4 on this homestand. What's your overall assessment just on how you guys handled this period?
Yeah, we're a work in progress.
Coach, Austin had 0 points in the first half, and he just shot 5 times. Were those few shot attempts just how the game was flowing? Why do you think he had a slower start offensively?
Yeah, it was. All right, thanks.
All right, well, let's get you to the highlight. Lakers taking on the Magic. Austin Reed.
10 years old, that's a real man, Geeter.
LeBron James with Allie Clifton, the media.
Ron, I believe it was the first loss when leading after 3 for you guys. How would you assess where this one broke down?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of plays, obviously a lot of bang-bang plays to finish that game off. I mean, we made shots. We couldn't get that 2 possession. We go up 3, they come down, hit a 3, we go up 3 again. They come down, get an and 1, we go up 2. They take the lead. It was just like couldn't get a stop, a key stop, and it cost us all the way to the end.
What did you see on that final offensive possession?
I thought we had a good opportunity. Lou came off clean, and I think he, felt off balance, but we executed. We didn't get the shot that we wanted. We did execute it, and just didn't go down.
When you guys like JJ said, we played the right way. We played together. We played hard enough to win. When you do that and then the results like this, like, what's the message that you guys say to one another, or do you look forward to the next game?
We lost.
But like, obviously it's the loss, but is it one that you can accept more because you're like, we did the things we were supposed to do?
No.
What was supposed to happen on that last play? I know you said you didn't get the look and shot you wanted.
No, we executed. Like I said, I feel like I'm not sure. I mean, obviously you have to ask Luka what he saw on that, but I thought he had a good look, and it looked like he kind of just lost his balance. You know, didn't have a rhythm with the ball, whatever the case may be, and it kind of allowed him to get back in front of him. You know, I was kind of off balance when he gave it to me. I thought he had a great look, but no, that's what I look. That's my POV.
You guys had 2 double-digit leads in this game, one at 12 points, and then first half, and then 13 points in the first half and 12 points in the second half. What do you guys need to do to make sure that you guys aren't squandering those leads late in this season?
Close the quarters. We just got to close quarters better.
This is your longest, I think, homestand. Going back to the win over the Sixers, start the month, probably one of the longest homestands we'll have this season. Just how would you assess where this team's at and the growth that you guys have had over the past 3 weeks?
I don't know. Shit, I didn't even know what today was when I woke up. You asked me about the last 3 weeks?
Homestand.
I'm the wrong guy to ask, champ.
Is that just like this time of year in the NBA?
What?
Or just like you don't know what day of the week it is? Or?
Yeah, that's a part of it. But it's also games just bang, 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 bang. You don't have much time to really think. You know, we playing every other day, or if it's a back-to-back. So it's like, think about something that happened 3 weeks ago in this league. It's hard to, you can't even do it.
You guys went 4-4 on that trip. Does that feel like an opportunity squandered a little bit?
On what trip?
Or I'm sorry, homestand. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think? I mean, you guys haven't been a great home team this season. Why do you think that's been the case?
I don't know. Just haven't been a good home team.
I know Jackson was out. DA had 21 and 13 boards. Is that the kind of effort you need from him every night, especially on the glass?
Obviously, sometimes sometimes he has it going, and and when he has it going, we try to find him. And tonight, I thought we did a great job of doing that, and I thought he played great.
More post-game reaction on the way. Luka and the Lakers complete the 8-game homestand with a 4-4 record. We'll take you back inside the Laker locker room after the break. We got Allie and Mike Trudell down at the arena. The Lakers fall to the Orlando Magic. It was the first time this year that they failed to close out a team and get the win after leading at the end of the third quarter. Disappointing, to say the least. They go 4-4 on this 8-game homestand. Listen, second chance points was a big theme tonight. 13 offensive boards for Orlando that turned into 15. Second chance points, Lakers struggle from the free throw line, 20 of 28. But when you look at this box score, the balance was there for the Lakers. It had all the makings for a win. Where did you see this game get away, James? End up with Orlando winning?
I don't know, Gid. I think some decision-making down the stretch. I think defensively, I think, LeBron got kind of suckered in a little bit. And I was saying all the time, you got to stay at home on Bane. He's the big shot maker. And I think LeBron got suckered in for that big three. The offensive rebounds you talked about, Geeter. The inability to execute. Not fully using the 24-second shot clock to move the ball. They had Ayton very involved, and I think they stopped going to the bread and butter and they went back to some ISOs down the stretch that did not work in their favor. Offensive rebounds, once again, it really hurt them. But I just think decision-making down the stretch, some defensive indecisions, offensive rebounds, I keep saying that. Just another disappointing loss at home.
For me, I just think it boils down to bad luck. You think about, when's the last time we seen Rui shoot an air ball? But we lucked up and got that one, got in bounds. And then they had 2 offensive rebounds there. I call it 2 offensive. The guard sneaks in, gets it, then it goes the window. He puts it back. There's so many things like that. It's the way the ball bounces. And I figured when you have those moments where you need to knock out a team, you need to execute. And you don't, execution is boxing out. Execution is doing a little thing. Execution is not about doing what you do on the offensive end. And I think it was some bad luck with some balls, but also it boiled down to execution.
Yeah, and you guys are talking about, listen, I don't know if we can show you right now all three of these possessions, but, you know, Desmond Bane, the big three, the Carter putback that came off an offensive rebound from a guard, and then the LeBron possession at the end.